Today I'm going to show you how to get the Gilded Phoenix, Flintlock, and Blunderbuss, the Eastern Winds Ruby Wrap Dress and Pristine Jacket, the Obsidian Captain's Drapes, the Season 10 Community Weekend Flag, the Snapping Shark and Down the Hatch emotes, the Victor of Siren song title, and a potential ton of gold reputation, renown, allegiance, and fish, oddly enough. Alright, first things first, this event will last from now at 11 AM UTC time on December 2nd until 11 AM UTC time on December 4th. That means this event will last for exactly 48 hours. Now throughout this community weekend, there are a ton of rewards up for grabs. Before we get to that, let's talk about the central feature of community weekends, that being the Community Emissary grade. If you don't know, the Community Emissary grade is essentially a community-wide emissary flag. We increase its grade by doing certain things, and with every increase in grade, we will get an increased multiplier to gold, reputation, allegiance, and renown. Once we reach grade 5, the max grade, we will get a 2.5 times multiplier to all gold, renown, allegiance, and reputation. And that does include reputation for your guilds. Now, just like Season 9's Community Weekend, we increase our emissary grade by watching people play Sea of Thieves on Twitch. So all you have to do to increase the grade is go to Twitch and watch anyone play Sea of Thieves. They don't have to be a partner, they just have to have Sea of Thieves set as the game that they're streaming. Now, if you're curious what the current grade of our Community Weekend emissary modifier is, if you go into your menu, Pirate Log, Events, Special Events, and then Season 10 Community Weekend should be here, and it should tell you what the current stage is and the percentage to the next one. At least that's what it was last weekend, so I'm assuming they're doing the same thing, but I won't really know for sure until it's live. Next, let's talk about Up Plunder. Now, Up Plunder is something that was introduced with the last Community Weekend, and it will act basically the same this time. Now, basically, how this is going to work is Sea of Thieves will post on their social media channels, most likely their Twitter, some sort of riddle periodically throughout the weekend. Once that riddle goes up, it will lead us to an X on some island. That X will then be available on every single server for 1 hour. Once someone digs it up, it is no longer on that server. So each server will get one item. Now, once the Up Plunder is dug up, that is it for that server. That Up Plunder is now gone. Only one crew can dig it up per server. Now, the Up Plunder itself can be one of a variety of treasure items. They're going to mix it up this time, so we're not sure what we're getting this season. But last season, you could get a Chest of Fortune, Chest of Legends, Ashen Chest of Legends, a collector's chest full of Breath of the Sea, and a collector's chest full of Ashen Tomes. Now, the only thing we know for sure that will be an option this season is fish crates. So we'll dig up storage crates, which will have fish in them. It's entirely random, as far as I know, what fish you'll get. So you could get super lucky and get a ton of like shadow stormfish, or you could get really unlucky and get a bunch of splash tails. It's kind of purely chance. But if you need some of those fishing combinations, you might want to go after these Up Plunders. Remember, just keep an eye on their Twitter. Alright, now before we get to the Twitch drops, because they're kind of complicated this time, let's talk about login rewards. Logging into Sea of Thieves during this weekend will give you the Season 10 Community Weekend Flag, which are in these awesome transparent colors, and this is fully intentional. Very much made this intentionally, so yay rare. And as well as that awesome flag, you will also get the Snapping Shark Emote. Now, as a quick warning with the login rewards, and actually this applies to the Twitch drops too, sometimes they can take a bit to actually get added to your inventory. So if you don't see them right away when you log in, don't freak out. Sometimes they can take a bit. If you still don't have them after 72 hours though, open a support ticket with the link in the description. All right, now let's get to the main bulk of the rewards, the Twitch drops. Now, first, let's just make sure you're set up for Twitch drops. First of all, you want to make sure your Sea of Thieves and Twitch accounts are linked. To do this, go to the top link in the description, and on this website, scroll down until you find a link accounts button, click it, and follow the steps. Once you've done that, there should be a big thing on the website saying this Sea of Thieves account is linked to this Twitch account and you are eligible to receive Twitch drops. Now, normally you'd have to go find a Sea of Thieves partnered streamer to watch to get these drops, but for this one, any Sea of Thieves streamer with drops enabled can offer them. So head over to Twitch and search Sea of Thieves, click on the game category, and then you can watch anyone in here and you should be able to get the drops, assuming they have drops enabled on their channel. And once you've watched them for long enough, you'll get a notification in the chat saying you scored a drop. Then click claim here or click on your icon and then hit drops and claim it from there. You'll only have 24 hours to claim it, so make sure you do that right away. Now, one important thing to note about this is you can't start working towards the next reward until you claim the first one. So make sure you're claiming your rewards as soon as you get them. That way you can start working towards the next one and get them as fast as possible. Now for this drop, 1 hour of watching any Sea of Thieves streamer will get you one reward. Now if you watch 1 hour of any Sea of Thieves streamer, you'll get the Eastern Winds Ruby Pristine Jacket. 2 hours will get you the Gilded Phoenix Pistol. 3 hours will get you the Eastern Winds Ruby Wrap Dress. And 4 hours will get you the Gilded Phoenix Blunderbuss. Now that's not all for drops. Similar to Season 9's Community Weekend, we will also have one bonus drop, the Obsidian Captain's Drapes. Now these will act as a 5th drop, so once you get all 4 of the other ones, you'll be able to get this one, if we have met a certain criteria. Sea of Thieves has to, at some point during the weekend, become one of the top 10 most viewed categories on Twitch. That means Sea of Thieves has to have one of the top 10 highest view counts on Twitch at that point. And it doesn't matter how long we're in the top 10, just as long as we hit it, and then the drapes will be unlocked for everyone for the rest of the event. So 12 hours in, if we get top 10 for 5 seconds and then drop out of it, the drapes will be unlocked for the remaining 36 hours of the event. So all we have to do is hit top 10 for 1 second. So if you haven't already, go open Twitch and start working towards these drops and help us get this curtain. Last season we managed to do this and get the crest, so hopefully we can get this. Next we have the Victor of Siren Song title. Now this one's interesting. This title will be given to any player who successfully hands in a Skull of Siren Song throughout this weekend. So all you have to do is complete one Skull of Siren Song and turn it into Briggsy within the 48 hours. If you don't know what that means, occasionally a ghostly note will appear on your middle mast. If you interact with it and hit accept, Briggsy will spawn on your ship and give you 2 maps. One which will lead to a key, one which will lead to a chest. Dig them both up, put the key in the chest, it'll open and give you a Skull of Siren Song. This is a breath weapon, so you can left click and fire with it, and it will also curse your ship to move slower. If you bring this to the island with the big beacon, you can hand it to Briggsy and get some gold, and if you do it during this weekend, the Victor of Siren Song title. Now the catch with this voyage is it's given to all players on the server simultaneously, so chances are you'll have to fight for it. Now they spawn very regularly, so you should have lots of chances to get this title. It'll probably also be easiest close to the middle of the event or during off hours. So if you're really worried about getting this title, best bet is probably to do it in like the middle of the night. Alright, last couple things. If you head over to the Pirate Emporium, the Black Friday sale is still running and you can buy a bunch of stuff at a discount. As well as that, you can grab the Down the Hatch emote for free, so make sure to do that. As well, throughout this event, there will be picture walls at every single outpost, so if you want to take a picture, head over there and take one. If you're planning on buying any Sea of Thieves merch during this event, make sure to use code SOT Community Weekend for 20% off a bunch of the Sea of Thieves items. Anyway, I think that should be pretty much everything. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer them as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, that'd be great. I post Sea of Thieves guides like this occasionally, so if that sounds like something that'd be interesting to you, if you consider subscribing, that'd mean a lot. And I hope you have a great community weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.